Yep, we are live, according to all software. Ladies and gentlemen, bonjour dickheads. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the live. I'm not even drunk yet. I don't know what I'm doing. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, today is the 12th of November. It is 10 p.m. French time. Welcome back to another episode of Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live.
Happy hour? I'm not fucking happy. I'm angry. I'm always fucking angry.
Yes, hello, welcome back to another live. If this is your first live, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Les Français, si vous êtes là, salut, j'espère que vous allez bien. Du coup, ce live va être majoritairement en anglais avec des bouts de français à l'intérieur. But it's mainly in English. Et j'ai pas la capacité de faire les sous-titres comme mes petites vidéos de une minute. Donc, if you don't understand, then I've got no solutions for you, except learn some better fucking English. Anyway, hello, welcome to the show. If you don't know what's going on, the concept is simple. I drink a beer and I chat to you and see what's up, see what's going on in the world with the people that follow my shit. So, hello, today's beer, ladies and gentlemen, brought to me by a company called Une Petite Mousse. These are the guys, Une Petite Mousse. They send me some beers. And they're a cool company. If you enjoy beers, then go and see their website. You can get boxes of beers for you. Today's beer is called Vieux Lille, Old Lille. Check it out. It's a blonde, a triple, and more importantly, 8.5%. Oh shit! We're gonna have fun tonight. I presume it's from Lille. Brassé à? No. Brasserie des Sources, 2 avenue du Collège, Saint-Amand-les-Eaux. Hold on, I don't know where. Where's Saint-Amand-les-Eaux, ladies and gentlemen? Those of you French, les Français, c'est où? Je connais pas Saint-Amand-les-Eaux. It better be near Lille. It fucking better be. Oh, it's a gassy one. Look at the amount of head in that already. Oh, it's a gassy stealing beer. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at that. What a waste of beer. Where is it? C'est dans le Nord. Okay, c'est dans le Nord. Everyone is saying dans le Nord. Alex, where are you? Alex Magyar. It's near Lille. Okay, so that's fine then. And he eached 8.5. Night, Paul. Lol, take it easy. Saint-Amand-la-Bière, du coup. Ouais, Saint-Amand-les-Eaux. Ouais, exactement. Antoine from France. I fucking love it. It's a good joke. I should have thought of that one myself. Look at the head on that. It's disgusting. Well, in theory, if it's from the north of France, it means it's going to be a good beer. So, Let's figure out how I'm going to put that down. Is that in the camera? No, it's not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, cheers, santé, prost, whatever language you speak. I hope you're having a good day, or a good evening, or a good morning, or a good night, wherever you're from. I just literally got a text message from my mate Rolly Assal, who I was going to speak to in a bit, who says his MacBook isn't working. Technical Rolly. We'll get onto him in a second. Cheers. Fuck. I like that. It's a good beer. I like it. Carlos Camejo says, your British card is revoked for that head. Listen, mate, it's not my fucking fault. It's the fault of the beer. I had the glass at 45 degrees and it was just too much head. I tell you what, there's a thing with French beers in bottles. That's the most English phrase I've ever said. French beers in bottles, including my own, which is over here, that for some reason it's gassy as fuck. Right. My MacBook is not working. Ha ha ha. I'm just going to text him back, Rolly. What's going on, everyone? How are you? Comment ça va, Yes. Bruno Cournier. Hello, Bruno. It says Rolly. Rolly got Taylorized with glitches. Yeah, he's got a bit of technical issues. We'll see what happens. Aina. Oh, Jesus Christ. Radimbisoa. Radimbisoa. Lol, no Mac for Rolly, but how about the lighting? Is his lighting good? Because last time it was fucking shit. There we go, MPK Stevens. MP Stevens UK. He probably broke his Mac rearranging the lights. You guys are brutal tonight. Those of you who don't know what the fuck is going on, my friend Rolly from Quebec is on the show every week. Last week, he had some issues with his lighting. We couldn't see his face properly. He looked like a terrorist in a cave doing... You know, remember Bin Laden used to do those videos in the cave where he would just be like, hey, I'm going to kill some people. And it was the lighting was shit. It was awful. It looked like it was filmed... Well, I mean, it was filmed on a shit camera because it was back in 2000. So anyway, now he I think he fixed the lighting, but his MacBook's not working. Ollie P, this is a great question. It's a question that many people are asking me. When do you plan on changing the shirt? You've worn it every morning of lockdown. Well, I haven't, Ollie. When I'm doing my I Swear video series, I'm not doing it every day. I'm recording like 3 or 4 episodes at a time. Well, I say 3 or 4. Normally it's 1 or 2. But I'm recording, I'm not in the studio every day. I'm here at most 4 days a week out of the 7. So I'm only wearing it for like 20 minutes. Basically, I sit here, I write my stuff in my normal clothes, and then I put the shirt on just for the filming. So, I mean, all in all, from the beginning of lockdown, what are we, day 14 today? I've maybe worn it, let's say an hour, for 14 hours. That's like wearing it for 1 day. So I should probably wash it, but fear not, Ollie, check this out. Hold on. Obviously, I've got more of the same shirt, Ollie. I'm not that much of a fucking animal. I have the shirts because they're from my stand-up show. It's the shirt that I wear when I'm on stage. Now, the problem is, they're from Uniqlo, right? The Japanese H&M Uniqlo. The problem is, when I bought the shirts to start with, I'll have to show you what I mean here. Right. When I first bought the shirts, that's what they look like. So I bought like 3 of them for my stand-up show. But then when I started performing like 4 nights a week, I realized I had to buy a 4th shirt. So then when I went back to Uniqlo, they didn't have this model anymore. They only had this current model, the one that I'm wearing now. So that was it. I was fucked. So I bought this one 3 times. We lost one of them on tour in Luxembourg. One of these shirts has disappeared. But now the problem is I've got 2 different shirts. No one really notices until you notice. So I'm kind of fucked. But that's the shirt situation, Ollie. Loving it. Come on! Why are people so interested in my shirt situation? Oh, God. Chiara Gwendoline, est-ce que tu peux parler français? S'il te plaît, ton accent français est incroyable. Merci beaucoup. Ouais, je veux parler français. Alors, Rolly says, hopefully it'll work after, send me the link. Je vais juste lui envoyer le lien. Qu'il a besoin pour se joindre au live dans quelques minutes. Il est quelle heure là? Il est 9. Ok. J'envoie le lien et on voit ce qui se passe. Chiara! J'imagine que t'es italienne, Chiara. I think so. I mean, j'imagine parce que c'est un nom à Chiara. C'est un nom italien. Ça, c'est tout ce que... Mais Gwendoline, après, un peu pas sûr. Donc, voilà. Voilà! Life on low batteries. Another good joke. The shirt situation. Exactly. I'm not fucking Sean Connery. The shirt situation. So that's the shirt situation. It's too late now. I'm not changing it. It is what it is. Speaking of my little mini-series, I Swear, I made it to French news this week. Twice. I made it to BFM TV and I made it to, what was it? M6, le 19:45 de M6. Basically, the 8 o'clock news. It's not the 8 o'clock or the 6 o'clock or the 10 o'clock news. It's the 7:45 news. I fucking love France. And I don't know if any of you saw the clips that I put online. for BFM and it was great. They came to the studio, they filmed some behind the scenes, and they did a little reportage on the issue, and it was fucking hilarious because on BFM, the funny thing was the person who was doing the chronique, who was like introducing me and showing what I does, she was like, "Oh, what? Anyone have a favorite insult?" And the presenter, the news presenter at 7:45 in the morning, just went, "Fuck you, asshole." 7:45 in the morning. Oh, I loved France. Love it. It was too funny. So yeah, some of you did see the news. Rafa Munoz says, yeah, it was filmed long ago because you didn't have your iMac yet. So here's an interesting fact. M6 came to the studio before BFM TV. M6 came, they called me up. When did I start doing the mini-series? I started it on the Friday of the first day of lockdown. So Friday, Saturday. They came on Monday. They came on Monday last week. So like 10 days ago, they filmed and they were like, oh, like it's for the news tonight. And I was like, fuck, okay, cool. The TV's coming. The news is coming. What? Then it never aired. It never happened. So we thought, all right, they filmed it and then they were never going to show it. Because that happens sometimes. They film subjects or they film certain things and they never publish them because it's not the right timing. The American elections happened last week, so that was taking up all the news and I wasn't in it. So then BFM came over this Monday and they were like, we're filming the interview and it's going to broadcast on Wednesday. So I was like, okay. So Wednesday morning happened and it was broadcast at 7:45 a.m. And then on the same day, 7:45 p.m., the M6 report. But by the time BFM TV came, I had my new computer, so it doesn't really work. It's a weird... no one cares. Hold on. It's a good question. Sesnia, I can't even say, the beer's already getting to me. Senya Shevchuk, hello. Good to have you back on the show. What will you do if the lockdown lasts longer and you run out of English insults? This is a great question. What do I do with I swear? I think we can keep going, but I'm not. I think I'm going to do 34 episodes. Is it 34 or 36? I think it might be 36. It might be 32. I can't remember. It's 30. The last episode will be on November 30th, basically, because December 1st is the end of lockdown officially. The Prime Minister was on the news tonight and he was like, hey, we thought we might maybe be able to come out of lockdown maybe a bit early. It's happening December 1st if everything goes to plan. If it doesn't, and French people still kiss each other, going... and keep spreading the virus, then we might be locked down for longer. If we are locked down for longer, I might do the opposite. I might do French insults and translate them into English, but still have the videos be in English. Doesn't make sense, does it? Shut up, Paul. Felix Gans, thanks very much for the super chat, my friend, the €5. Why did you come to France? And more importantly, why did you stay? Right. Why did I come? 2 reasons. One, my wife, who at the time was my girlfriend, who at the time we met in London at university. She was moving back here, so I moved back here with her 12 years ago. Fuck, 12 years ago, almost to the day. Whoo! I thought I forgot our anniversary. Shit. 12 years ago. Jesus Christ, 12 years. Also, the other reason was I worked for Apple at the time, at the Apple store, and they were opening Apple stores in France, and no one knew what the fuck was going on, so they needed people with experience to come and move to France. So I was like, oui, s'il vous plaît, moi je parle français, je veux venir. So kind of 2 reasons. Why did I stay? The French girl is 90% of that. Is there any other reason? I'm thinking about another reason. Well, I had a French baby, so that helps. But that was recently. That was like 2 years ago. Yeah, I stayed for love. And also, let's face it, in England, no one would watch my shit. Hey, what's going on? What's he doing? Is Rolly Let me just see what role what's happening. If he's available. T'es là ou pas? T'es là ou pas? Oh, the other thing, so I was on TV, BFM TV, M6, on the news. The news was talking about my show, I swear. Ça, c'était trop cool. However, this Saturday, it is this Saturday, I'm on another show, which is not the news. It's an entertainment show called On n'est pas en direct, I think is the name of the show. On n'est pas en direct? Is that the name of the show now? It's on France 2. And it's on Saturday night. It's Laurent Ruquier. And I'm going to be a guest on his show. Apparently. Is that it? Yeah. On est presque en direct. Did I say on n'est pas en direct? On est presque en direct is the name of the show. It used to be called On n'est pas couché. C'est ça, FE Tech 24. C'était On n'est pas couché. It is now on est presque en direct because it's almost live. It's not almost live. It films at 5 p.m. and the show airs at 11 p.m. So it's, if you're talking about the same day live, it's almost live. So yeah. Hey, Felix, by the way, I didn't tell you, thanks for the super chat. I didn't give you the fucking jingle, which is show me the money. Here we go. Felix Gans, thanks for the support.
Show me the money! Thanks very much for supporting the channel.
Now, there is a better way to support me, Felix. There's a better solution. It's through Patreon. Patreon.com/Paul Taylor. Because on that, you can actually do the same thing. You can give me money. You're buying me beers, basically. And for that, you get exclusive videos, behind-the-scenes videos. And more importantly, you get an extra happy hour live every week after this one. So at 11 p.m. every Thursday, I hang out with the people who are on Patreon. And they hook me up. They hook me up with some beers every month to help support the show. And they get exclusive shit on top of it. So Felix, thanks so much. But if you're a proper legend, then you can go to Patreon. I also saw another super chat come across. It was Declan Clark. I can't believe I'm actually bribing you to do gobshite. Oh, mate. Declan. It is on the list, Declan. Gobshite. The word gobshite, the insult gobshite. But I have to do shite before I do gobshite. So let me do shite first, and then I will do gobshite. It is why I haven't done other things like knob jockey. Because we haven't done knob yet, so we've got to do knob before we do knob jockey. So you've got to go in order, Declan. But thanks for the £5. I appreciate it. Again, Patreon is the place where it's happening, where you get exclusive content for you hooking me up. By the way, let me say thank you to the people on Patreon who supported me since last week. How do I do that? I can't remember how to do that now. Oh, the people are legends. New patrons, there we go. All recent activity. Thank you to the recent ones, which is Aube, Hubert, Vicente, Paul, André, Katsun, Kate and Fred R, Wolfgang Cooper, Caroline, Ananas, Julien, Alain Esti. I don't know why I said that in Quebecois. Final Void and Katerina, you guys were there from last week. So thank you to those that are joining Patreon. It's helping me with the show. Now, Rolly is about. He tried to call. Go again. But I didn't answer him because I was busy trying to make some money. Nick Jones, how about twat ass? That's a good one. I like it. I'll have to figure. It's just I can do it because I haven't done twat yet. Oh, I did do twat. All right, Nick Jones, thanks for the suggestion on I swear. Let's get Rolly on the phone here. How do I get that? Let's get this up and running. Add to the right hand side of the screen. Oh, Jesus Christ, what have I done now? Get rid of that. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to swap you around because then it looks like, because my computer is to the left, so then I can look to the left and it looks like I'm looking at you. Rolly Assal, ladies and gentlemen.
Est-ce qu'on m'entend bien? Tout est Ça marche?
I was worried there for a second. I was like, on t'entend pas du tout, mais c'est tellement ton micro, il est de bonne qualité qu'il fait aucun bruit quand t'es silencieux.
And no background noise. What's up? Everything is working. I had a shitty moment with my MacBook Air. Nothing was working. I was about to break it in half. I hate technology when it's not working.
I know it's the work, mate. It literally, I spend my entire life trying to get my technology to work. And it's not because it's shit, it's just that you want it to be perfect. By the way, speaking of perfect, Rolly Asal, mate, you fucking nailed the setup today. The lighting looks great. It's looking.
You see that purple little thing there? You see le woohoo? See?
Ouais.
Ça marche, hein? La nouvelle peinture. My sister is painting stuff for me, so this is a new painting from my sister.
C'est a new painting, j'avais pas vu ça. Regarde, Seb Tombre, il dit « Wow, Rolly, the lights are amazing ». Donc là, du coup, il fait nuit là chez vous, presque.
Ben, presque. J'ai presque le goût de te montrer, en fait. Mais non, le soleil se couche. But I have a little LED panel over my camera that I'm using now, which is why you see the reflection in my glasses.
Yeah, just like I have if I go like that.
Yeah, I think it actually helps. And this is the reason why I'm so happy that my setup is working, that I'm celebrating right now avec une bière. Now, we're having an issue here because c'est une...
Oh, what the fuck are you drinking, Rolly? A 0% beer! Get the fuck out of here!
Jesus, man, can't we see the chat on the Ecamm live thing? Usually we see the chat on the side, no?
Yeah, can you not see it?
Well, last week I was seeing it. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, il y avait un esti de calice de boutons, fait appuyer dessus, esti. On dirait que Rolly dans un film 3X. Mate, I wish.
Ah oui, ouais, Yancy.
No 3X is gonna happen if I drink 0% alcohol. 0%.
What are you? Why are you drinking 0%? Did you just not have anything else?
I have nothing else, dude. I just wanted.
What happened to your rum? Have you already finished that bottle of rum that you started last week?
Actually, no. It's almost
voilà.
done, but I'm gonna go get it. M'en va la chercher, tabarnak.
Now, un truc à chaque fois que j'oublie, parce que je pense que c'est donné, vu que Rolly, il est sur le live tous les jours, enfin toutes les semaines, et il était live tous les jours pendant le premier confinement en France. J'oublie de te présenter à chaque fois, Rolly, parce que du coup...
parce qu'il y a des gens qui ne savent pas.
C'est vrai, Rolly Asal, I'll have to find like a cool intro for him every time, just to be like, hey, oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do the fucking jingle! Again, anyway, Motoko, Rolly, this guy is Québécois. He is my friend Québécois from, 13 years ago that we met. And we used to work at Apple together. He's now a comedian like me. And when he's in France or when I'm in Canada, he does my opening act. And he's been here all the time teaching you Québécois, which reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for C'est quoi en Québécois?
Québécois. Tabarnak, c'est calice de merde. Mais qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, ça? Je comprends rien.
There we go.
Je
comprends rien, là. Je comprends rien, là.
Little upgrade from the rum that I was drinking last week. Today, we are drinking a special scotch, a Garriock, 17 years old.
Shit, bruv. Mate. You got that one on? Yeah. Jesus Christ!
I got that one. I got it for my 35th birthday, and it's, as you can see, it's like 2/3. I drank it.
35th birthday, was that this year? Are you 35?
Last year. That was last year, my mate. I'm 36 now. For people who are wondering, il a quel âge ce mec qu'il a l'air d'avoir 22? I'm 36. How old are you, mate?
34.
33.
34.
30, tabarnak, 34.
34, là.
You look like you're 25.
Mate, so that's a good thing, because now I'm getting older, is the opportunities for doing TV shows, for doing all this kind of shit, reduces as your age gets. So if I look like I could play somebody younger in a TV show or a film, then that's good. You look
Absolutely
fine.
Michel Yuto is saying placement de produit. I wish. I wish c'était du placement de produit. I'm not getting a penny for showing that bottle over here.
No, but by the picture of Michel, sorry, it looks like they get some decent. Look at that picture. It's such a good profile picture. They're probably getting placement de produit pour le hoodie que tu es en train de porter. Mais ouais, nous, moi, c'est pas vraiment du placement de produit avec une petite mousse. C'est juste qu'ils me donnent des bières gratuites et je les aime bien et j'ai fait ma propre bière avec eux aussi. Donc c'est des gars cool qui m'envoient des bières gratuites. Donc c'est pour ça que je shout out.
Moi, je vais voir si je viens à Paris, je veux boire de la petite mousse. I want to bring la petite mousse in North America. I will be the one talking about la petite mousse ici. Il manque de la bière. Il manque de la bière au Québec.
Tiens, les gens, ils sont en train de se partager leur âge. Ça, c'est cool. I'm 35. Okay, 27. I wish I looked half of that young guy. Oh, that's very kind of you, Zanga. I appreciate it.
Guillerme Bichot. Today, I do 21 ans.
23, 40 and quarantaine. 21. Apparently, it's his birthday, Guillerme Bichot. Well, today, I do 21 ans.
That's what I said. C'est du bilingue, mais genre...
c'est du bilingue,
I do 21 ans.
It's like Borat. Well, today, I do 21. Very nice. I am 21. Guillerme is how you would say today. I am 21. Aujourd'hui, j'ai 21. Because it's your Guillerme, happy birthday. I should do a happy birthday jingle for the people. Just turning my volume down. It's a bit fucking loud.
He should get a La Petite Mousse gift card. We should give things to people.
Oh, you know what I do have? Guillerme, I do have some t-shirts to give away.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Guillerme, est-ce que tu habites en Europe? Guillerme, dis-moi dans les commentaires, direct, Et si tu habites en Europe, je te donne un t-shirt gratuit. Voilà, parce que that's how much of a nice person I am. People are fucking 58, 57-year-olds. That's awesome. 27, 30, 17-year-olds. 17. Look at these lot. It's a good... alors, I'm just fatigué. Portuguese, English, and French. I'm so confused. Oh, because I guess in Portugal they say something like tengo. Well, that's all right. You're from Portugal. Guillerme. All right, Guillerme. Here's what you need to do, Guillerme. Send an email to. Let me get the fucking link up. Where is it? T-shirt. There you go. Guillerme. Let me get your name on the screen. So une petite mousse, Monsieur T-shirt. You got to send an email, Guillerme. To gagnant@monsieurtshirt.com. Now, you need to go to Monsieur T-shirt Paul Taylor, the website. Just type in Paul Taylor Monsieur T-shirt, and you can find a bunch of T-shirts that I made with Monsieur T-shirt, and they'll send you a T-shirt. And that's that. Guillaume, congratulations. There was no competition, but it's your fucking birthday.
Dude, that's so funny. Magzime goes, qu'est-ce que tu dis là, Rolly, qu'il manque de bière au Québec? What the fuck? Tu donnes un coup de pied sur une poubelle, puis il en sort 8.
Je sais pas qui a dit ça, mais ça, c'est drôle.
c'est Mike Zyme. And what the fuck, which is a phrase that we use often here, bien évidemment, ça vient de... What the fuck? Je peux-tu t'envoyer un message, moi? C'est drôle comment il l'a écrit, en fait.
Ah, il l'a écrit... mets-le dans les commentaires, et puis comme ça, je le mets à l'écran.
Ah oui, sur YouTube. D'accord.
Ah, sur YouTube, ouais. Je vois ce que tu veux dire. Attends, mais sinon, je retrouve son commentaire, mais il s'appelle comment?
Fais commande F, Magzime. M-A-G-Z-I-M-E.
Je peux pas faire commande F parce que je suis pas sur commande F.
Il s'appelle Magzime.
Magzime. Just write it in the comments. You. Et comme ça, je vais te trouver avec ta belle face.
Check ça. So, son nom. Ah, voilà les commentaires. Un peu oui. Son nom, c'est Magzime. Et il a écrit What the fuck? Il l'a écrit. Ah putain, c'est drôle. What the fuck? What? Which means. Ouais. What the
T'as
fuck
écrit
égale...
Maxime, ok, ça c'est cool. Ah, there we go. Oui, what the fuck, classic. Il y a des
Of
t-shirts comme
course,
ça.
classic.
Il y a des t-shirts.
Mais c'est français ça ou c'est quoi? Je sais même pas s'il est québécois ou pas.
Non, si tu tapes what the. Attends, il a écrit quoi? What the ou what the fuck? Ah, ok.
What the fuck? Les vêtements What the fuck sont... c'est une compagnie de vêtements.
Bah, en fait, je te montre
Tabarnak.
le truc que Adeline m'a acheté. Bah, je peux pas parce que t'es pas en... Mais en gros, elle m'a acheté un t-shirt qui est à l'époque de ma série sur Canal+, qui s'appelait What the fuck.
Ouais.
Elle m'a acheté, je vais montrer ça pour tout le monde, comme ça ils peuvent voir le truc. This is what she bought me. It's not the same, it was a hoodie.
Oh!
What the fuck.
Mais
as
c'est
in-
beau ça, je trouve.
Ouais, c'est drôle. Merde. Wrong. I just got rid of Rolly. Where is he? Shit. Number 3. T'es là.
Ça me fait penser, expression québécoise. Quoi veut dire quoi en québécois? J'aimerais bien savoir, vous pouvez l'écrire dans le chat, je te le demande à toi en anglais. What would be an expression when someone is shit-faced? Like, someone who drank so much that
Yeah.
il est like cross-eyed, là, tu sais, comme...
Well,
Out.
in British English, you can almost use any noun and the word absolutely beforehand, and it makes sense. Like, I could say, like, classics are like, he's absolutely wankered. He's absolutely fuck-faced. He's absolutely shit-faced. He's absolutely twazzled. He's absolutely arseholed. He's absolutely trolleyed. He's absolutely... you could just add absolutely... You could just, like, he's absolutely bottled. It works. He's absolutely wardrobed. Après, c'est un... But trolleyed is a good one.
Bladdered, wasted, hammered.
Bladdered. That's a good one. He's totally hammered. He's totally bladdered. As in, your bladder is so full of fucking liquid that it needs a piss. I like that, Nick Jones. Good work.
Yeah,
Absolutely
good.
bladdered.
Raquel says in French, torché, déchiré, déboîté. Déboîté, j'ai déjà entendu ça en français.
Ouais. Déboîté, that déchiré. In Scotland, we would say absolutely pished. Keith McMillan.
Torché, on dit ça au Québec. On dit tu t'es torché la face.
Déchiré comme un drap de pauvre. C'est drôle.
Wow.
You're so ripped up. You're ripped up. You're as ripped as a poor person's bedsheet.
Déchiré comme un drap de pauvre. That is hilarious. Tu t'es torché la face, oui. Nous, ici au Québec, on l'entend souvent, on dit t'es chaud comme une botte.
T'es chaud comme une botte.
T'es chaud comme une botte. Which for me doesn't make any sense because je comprends. Des fois, je comprends pas les expressions viennent de où. T'es chaud comme une botte. Une botte, c'est pas. That's not relatable. Like, the expression should have been like, je sais pas moi, t'es chaud comme Sarkozy. Ça fait du sens. Mais une botte, je comprends pas.
Attends. Comment t'es chaud comme Sarkozy a plus de sens que t'es chaud comme une botte? Qu'est-ce que tu racontes?
Mais une botte,
Tu
c'est quoi?
racontes
C'est
de
une
la
botte,
merde souvent.
Une botte.
Submarines 101. Putain, t'es chaud comme une botte. There we go. He's put it in. T'es chaud comme une botte. Ouais, je sais pas. See, this is why I need to keep doing the insults. Hey, you're drunk. It's not really an insult, though, is it? To say you're completely hammered. Doesn't work.
Putain, t'es chaud comme une botte.
T'es chaud.
Ça, c'est ce qu'on dit ici. Hey, t'es chaud comme une botte. Et on le dit quand même assez souvent. On utilise ici au Québec, tu t'es torché la face, t'es torché ou t'es chaud comme une botte. Ou t'es chaud raide. Red is a word that we often use. Like, red is the equivalent of you're absolutely something.
Right, yeah. Love Coin says, une botte qui a marché dans la marde toute chaude.
Marde. Ah, putain, c'est drôle, ça. Dans la marde toute chaude.
Oh, mon Dieu. Attends, t'es où? Tu m'as écrit le... Ah, t'es chaud. T'es chaud. Ah, putain. T'es chaud raide. T'es
chaud raide.
Moi, j'utilise... Enfin, j'entendais souvent l'expression « c'est fucké ben raide ».
C'est fucké ben raide, exactement. C'est fucké ben raide is the... I want people to learn that expression because we use it again, tout le temps, toujours. Let's say c'est fucké ben raide. Which is the equivalent of it's
totally fucked up. It's absolutely fucked up.
Fucked up as shit.
It's
fucked up
totally fucked. Where, like, if you're like, hey, what's the state of your computer? Hey, il est fucké ben raide. In English, we would say it's completely fucked.
Fucked up. C'est fucké. C'est fou. L'anglais puis le québécois se ressemblent quand même. C'est vraiment juste les Français qui mettent des trucs qu'on comprend pas des fois.
Bah, c'est juste que à la base vous êtes trop feignant pour votre propre langue, donc vous dites on va prendre les mots qui existent déjà en anglais puis vous allez les franciser. Hey, fucké ben raide. Il est fucké.
Fucké ben.
J'aime bien que t'as mis dans ton commentaire c'est fucké ben raide. T'as pas mis une astérisque dans fucké, mais après t'as dit it's fucked up as shit. T'as mis une étoile dans shit, mais t'as pas mis une étoile dans fucked. Quel esti de cave.
I'm too much of a good guy, mate. I think je suis trop poli. Je suis trop bonjour, je suis trop gentil. Faudrait que j'apprenne à envoyer chier quand il faut envoyer chier.
Yeah, man.
I'm censoring myself. It's censorship. Je suis trop chier.
I actually thought about doing that in the in my mini series. Was like the first one because the first episode was dickhead, right? And I thought on the thumbnail to not get like completely banned by YouTube in the thumbnail and the title was to put the asterisk in the wrong place, to put like dickhead and then put the asterisk on like the E of head for a joke, basically. I didn't end up doing that, and luckily there's only one video that's got taken down by YouTube, which I'm surprised about, to be honest. It's not been taken down, but it's been age restricted, and it was fuck me because it was too sexually. Basically, you're allowed to swear on YouTube, but you're not allowed to have like sexual things going on. And the fact that I've just said sexual in this video will probably fucking trigger it as well. But it's weird because all of the others are just demonetized. I can't make money from these videos, obviously, because I'm swearing in them. But yeah, one of them got not back. What's the fucking what's that word? Censored. Donc
got beeped.
Speaking of mini-series, Rolly Asal has his own mini-series that's starting. Yes. It's not every day because he's a lazy bastard, but it is every day that it rains in Montreal. If you follow him on Instagram, I've moved your face to the left now, so I'm going to have to move that to the left. Rolly Asal on Instagram. His show is called Jour de pluie. Journée de pluie.
Jour de pluie. Yes, two friends hanging out inside a house during a rainy day, which I wanted to ask in the chat. I am taking some ideas from people of what would you like to see those two guys do in the house during a rainy day? What do you actually do when you get bored when it's rainy outside? If you pitch in some ideas in the chat, I might maybe shoot one and honor your idea in one of the episodes. So go ahead, mettez des trucs si vous avez des idées. Qu'est-ce que vous faites pendant les jours de pluie? Comment vous vous emmerdez et comment vous aimeriez voir deux potes s'emmerder à fond? Et I don't know, maybe your idea could be a nice episode.
It's very funny and it's doing really well. The first two episodes, you're almost getting as many views as I am on my videos, which is great because I'm sharing them, and so people seem to be enjoying them and watching them. So that's cool. So go follow Rolly on Instagram to find.
And knowing that I have a lot of your followers and people in chat that watch it, this is the reason why we have subtitles on the episodes. But I kept them in Québécois so that people can read them, but at the same time, they could learn some expressions that we use and some slang that we use in Québécois. Donc, c'est en français, c'est sous-titré en Québécois. Donc, allez voir les épisodes. Just hit me in DMs. Écrivez-moi un message. Dites-moi ce que vous en pensez, ce que vous aimez, ce que vous aimeriez voir. Et voilà.
Nice one.
Thank you for calling me again.
Mate, last
Arrange-toi
question.
pour pas être chaud comme une bête. Bah oui, vas-y.
Daniel Mills says, are you both doing No Shave November?
Ben, il est trop tard, quoi. Il est déjà moitié no shave. Honnêtement, ça fait 3 semaines
Is that
que je
what
me
it's
suis pas
called?
rasé.
I didn't realize it was called no. I think it was just called Movember. That I didn't know
Ah
it was
non,
called
Movember.
Well, Movember is when you don't shave, or when you shave fully and then you grow a moustache for November, and it's Movember for supporting what is it? Testicular
bro,
cancer. It's testicular
yeah,
cancer, isn't it?
I thought it was like
Well, Paolo's doing it. Paolo's doing it. He does it every year.
Well, what about we this is kind of a good idea, Daniel. What about Paul? We have a little bit more than 2 weeks left. Quoi, 17-18 jours? What if we don't shave and the last day of November when we do the live, we open up the chat, we open up the live with the mustache?
Well,
let's say you don't shave
I see what you mean.
From now on until November 30th, we don't shave. And the last live of the month of November, we show up with
and we
the
shave
mustache.
everything, but just the mustache. It's never happening.
Exactement. Why?
C'est
rien.
Yeah,
Dude, I never saw you
Bro,
with a mustache.
Yeah, because do you know how long this shit takes to grow? This is like 2 months worth of not shaving already. I've already not been shaving since September, Rolly, and this is how much has come through. So if I shave again, I'm gonna look like a fucking 4-year-old.
It's because you don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose the work in progress
the work that's gone into. I mean, it already looks shit. To be honest,
guys, we're 600 in the chat. 600. If you say, Paul, do it, you have to do it. You haven't done any challenge because you got the 60,000 followers on Instagram. This must have been the challenge. De te voir ta gueule rasée avec une moustache de merde.
Yeah, I might do it. It's too late. I'll do it. The thing is, if you do it, you got to do it properly. It's not about shaving and just revealing the moustache. It's about growing a moustache from zero, and then you show the photo at the end of how much. It doesn't matter.
Hey, well, then I'll do it. La fin du mois de novembre, vous allez me voir avec une moustache de la mort.
Ok, moi je suis sûr. Mais toi aussi, parfois tu te rases à sec. Je sais pas comment tu dis ça I don't know how you say you clean shave.
Non, je me rase comme
I've just
comme la peau de
invented
mon...
that. Do you know where I mixed that?
Attends,
est-ce qu'on dit raser à sec? Parce que je crois que je viens de combiner deux
Non, t'as
phrases.
combiné deux exprès. Raser à sec.
Attends, j'attends de voir parce que moi
non, ça veut rien dire ça, raser à sec. De quoi tu parles?
Attends, j'attends de voir ce que disent les gens, mais because clean shaven, because there's raser à blanc. Raser à blanc.
Oui, raser à blanc, oui.
Okay.
Ou on dit raser à zéro, ou raser comme la peau de ton cul, ou je sais pas moi.
Yeah. Raser à blanc.
Raser à blanc. Raser à sec.
It's because I got mixed up with enculé à sec, which is an expression in French.
Which is very painful.
Which is painful. And raser. So apparently I...
Fuck, this is... On est con. Voilà,
non,
je vais me raser. Je vais me raser la moustache pour le 26 novembre.
Nice.
Deal.
All right. Well, I'm not, but yeah.
On verra. I still have 2 weeks to convince you. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I can see your shit growing big, like, in a couple of weeks.
Ouais,
but mine is going to look no different in 2 weeks, literally. I tell
like
you,
Narcos will hire me.
I'm joking that this is 2 months old, but when did I shave? I shaved just after, like, episode 1 of my new miniseries, which was on Friday 2 weeks ago. So you'll see from episode 1 of Dickheads, and I think episode 2 afterwards, it's a slightly different light. My hair looks less ginger, and I've shaved. And by shaved, it's not clean shaved, it's just trimmed. Trimé.
Toi, tu trim.
Yeah, moi je trim le.
All right, mate. So that was fun, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure, guys. Enjoy the fun, and je vous laisse avec...
the lighting is good, but it's still a little bit dark.
But it's fading out. It's fading out. Now the sun is down. Là, c'est très 3x pour nous là en ce moment.
it's just dark, man. And the worst part is it's later here. It's just I've got too many lights. Maybe I should go for the darker theme, the darker, sexier theme.
Ça peut être beau.
Yeah. All right. Right. Get out of here. Thanks for being here.
Cheers. Thank you for
dudes.
calling. Ciao, guys. Bye-bye.
Round of applause for Rolly Asal. Oh, Jesus. People are saying the money. Ça y est, Mika Luna, la vidéo est officiellement va être censurée définitivement. Pas de monétisation sur cette. Ouais, je monétise pas les lives du coup. Les anciens oui, mais ceux-là maintenant que j'ai Patreon, now that I have people supporting me on Patreon, I'm not doing. It's adverts on YouTube drive me nuts. Just like when I'm watching a 10-minute YouTube video and there's like 2 advert breaks in the middle, it drives me nuts. I understand it because that's how creators make their money is through AdSense, especially if they're getting like millions of views. I was getting like not that many views, so it wasn't really worth the hassle. So thanks for being on Patreon, those of you who are here on Patreon. Axel, yeah, c'est le fameux Rolly de ton spectacle. Exactly. Axel, you might have seen. Peut-être t'étais venu au spectacle et puis il était là. Et dans ce cas-là, respect. What else is going on? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Frédéric D, yeah, you can block ads. I know, but you have to install a fucking bit of thing. That's just, I can't be dealing with like extra shit that I need to do. It's fine. Julie A, donc on peut dire ce qu'on veut. Oui, on peut dire ce qu'on veut. You can say what you want. Julie A, just go. In the comments. You might get cancelled in the comments. It might come up as spam, which is funny for my I Swear series. Some comments, I get messages or flagged from social media being like, we have flagged this comment because it contains potentially inappropriate, what was the word? Inappropriate insults or something like that. And I was like, that's exactly what I want people to do. I want them to insult me. So it was kind of funny. Nick Jones, tomorrow is a difficult day for many French people, of course. Is it? Why? What's happening tomorrow? Friday the 13th? Oh, of course, yeah, it's the 13th of November, the terrorist attacks thing. Yeah, I was like, why? I mean, Friday the 13th is already it's bad for everyone if you're superstitious, but specifically for France, yeah. Right. Coding and caffeine. Things to say in 2020 and beyond and to not offend somebody. 3 dots. Mate, you know what? I'm part of a 3 dots, a ... The group is called ... dots on Facebook, and we get offended if people write ... and it doesn't actually mean ... at the end of their sentence when they're like, and Rolly Asal spoke to me on the live today, and it was great ... You're like, just ... That's the end of the sentence, and it was great. If you wrote, Rolly Asal was on the show today, and ... That's the correct usage of ... So I'll get fucking offended, coding and caffeine. Mate, you should. That's a good name for a YouTube channel. Coding and caffeine. I should call mine bollocks and beer, because that's basically what this show is all about. It's me talking bollocks and drinking beer. Oh Jesus. All right, look, everyone's on it. All right, Julien Vidon, rase-toi la barbe, on veut voir ta moustache de l'acteur porno, lol. Okay, let me see what I've got going on. I can't. Okay, hold on. For the end of November, do I have any TV stuff? I might do it. I might do it for the end of November. It just means that by Thursday, in 2 weeks, if I do it, I need to also have recorded all of my I Swear series up until the 30th of November. because it'll just, I don't have time in 1 minute to explain why my face looks different. Or I could use it as one of the insults. Oh, genius. We'll see. I'll ask my wife. She's the main one that has to look at my face the most often. Oh, Jesus. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What have we got? We've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Let me know what you want to talk about. What's going on? Any questions? Let's finish off with some questions, ladies and gentlemen. Ask me anything.
AMA, ask me anything. Well, not anything, don't be a dickhead, just ask me a normal question. Jesus Christ.
Quelle question avez-vous pour moi? Oh, Marcos, while I'm waiting for your questions, Benito Alvarez. Dude, you got to water that tree behind you. Marcos, you got to go back and watch some other lives. The tree is fucking fine. There's nothing wrong with the tree. It's designed. It's the way it is. It's the way the tree is. There is no extra leaves that can come out of it. It is fully treed up. It's fine. It's just out of focus, so you can't see it. If I step back, you got to check it. It's fine. It's fine. Caroline, would you do a European tour? Yes, Caroline, I did. Did I have one planned? I mean, I kind of do a European tour. I do French-speaking Europe, Luxembourg, Belgium, Switzerland. I've done London before. I'm doing all of those places next year again. Well, I say next year. I don't know what's happening. We'll see. I'm waiting to find out if the stand-up show... I'm waiting to find out if the virus fucking goes away and we're allowed to be back on stage, which is why I'm doing these fucking lives every week. So the current dates of my current show are available on my website if you want to find a place near you. Right now, it's Belgium, Switzerland, and I think London is the only other European city that I'm doing for now. The show's mainly in French, with a bit of English. Il y a plus de français que d'anglais dans mon stand-up, et sur mes vidéos, il y a plus d'anglais que français. That's how I work. On stage, it's more French than English. On videos, it's more English than French. So I need to go to places where there's many French people, which isn't that many places. Also, it means having to convince local promoters that my show will sell tickets. Harry Harron, what are the beers that you have behind up here? These are my beers that I've made with Une Petite Mousse. You need to go back and watch some previous lives where I showed you the actual beers. Cool Sushi says, the studio is sick, but I miss the OG apartment corner a little. Yeah, my wife doesn't and my baby doesn't. So they are the ones that matter, and they were fed up. Well, my daughter didn't know what was happening with me talking to the camera. She would maybe now a little bit. She'd be a bit more curious and is wondering what's going on. But my wife hated that every day I was having to be live and she had to hide in the bedroom. So that's why I'm out of the studio. I mean, that's why I'm out of the house and in the studio. Dragon Dead, comment tu peux avoir un accent français, anglais et québécois dans la même phrase, calice de merde? Practice. Practice makes perfect. If you want to get good at accents, you've got to get good at imitating. And if you want to get good at imitating, you just have to do it. You just have to keep doing it. The 10,000 hour rule, or whatever that rule is. Is it 10,000 hours? Is that the thing, Malcolm Gladwell, 10,000 hours? Is that what it is? 10,000, 1, 2, 3, hours rule. Let me share my screen so you can see what I'm doing while I'm checking it out. New studies, there we go. Although a new study destroys it. There we go. It's from the book called Outliers. You can't see this, it's too small. But yeah, basically, apparently, if you do 10,000 hours of something, you get good at it. Which, you know, there's some good stuff and there's some reality to that and no reality. Oh, Raquel Regal, give me 5 numbers to play Euro Millions tomorrow. Okay, Raquel, here are the numbers. Let's do 12, since today is the 12th. Let's do Let's do, is it only 5? I thought it was like 7. Okay, 5. So 12 we're going to do. What does it go up to? Is it 40? I think it's 40. So 12. We're definitely doing 34. We're definitely doing 42. We're going to do 21. I'm just doing people's ages right now. And 39. Oh, we can't do 42. Do 39 instead then. And if you can't do 42, pick your own number. ZW. C'est marrant que tous les Anglais aient la même tête que toi. Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, a lot of English people. I would argue though that not all English people look like me. ZW, for example, Englishman Idris Elba looks very different to me. Much better looking and sexier. So there we go, ZW. Thanks very much. Ouais, mais il n'est pas d'origine anglaise. En fait, il est d'origine... Go fuck yourselves. What else have we got? Senya Shevchuk. Name pros and cons of living in Paris as a foreigner. Should I move there? Well, currently you're in Grenoble, I believe, Senya. The pros and cons... Well, the cons are all the same as they are anywhere in France, to be honest. Just administrative shit. Everything's more complicated in France. Everything that's administrative is like 25 years behind every other, not every other country, but English-speaking country. You're from Russia, so I don't know what the administration is like in Russia. But compared to the UK or the US, like it's just so hard to get shit done here. Like changing an address on your vehicle's registration card, it's called la carte grise, is you have to jump through 15 million. It's too complicated. It's unbelievable. They're the biggest pains in the arse, I'll be honest. And the pros, I mean, everything else is pro. It's an amazing city. The people say the people are assholes, but people are assholes everywhere. There aren't that many cons. It's fucking great. So yeah, move. I mean, if you're in Grenoble, move to Paris. If you're a foreigner and you want to move to France, start with Paris and then, go to other cities. I mean, Grenoble is a great city as well. I love Grenoble. It's one of my favorite cities. But Paris is cool as well. It's where all the stuff is happening. Right. What else? Can you say, Atu asks, can you say un chasseur sachant chasser sans son chien? Ça se chasse aussi, sachez-le. There you go. Bang! French tongue twister. Fucking nailed it! First time. Lots of you are talking about tabarnak. Tabarnak, the call, yes. If not Paris, Tony Aquino, where else would you live in France? That's a good question. Where else would I live in France? I would live anywhere. Anywhere in France is amazing. I love most of France. Every city that I've been to, I've really enjoyed it. I would probably live in... Because obviously if I'm living there with my wife and baby, right? So I've got to think about that logistics. If it was just me on my own... which city did I really like? Bordeaux. I like the situation in Bordeaux was a lot of fun. The situation, Corsica. I'd move to Corsica tomorrow, but there's just no comedy jobs and TV and radio. I could do this show from Corsica, but getting on stage in Corsica a little bit more difficult, especially in English. Oh Jesus Christ. What else? Julia Borowski, quoi. Can you speak German? 9. That's the only thing I know. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Schnell, schnell. That's it. That's all I... That's it. That's all I know in German. Paul Dorini, Strasbourg and Lille are great. Yeah, Strasbourg, Lille, Nantes. What other cities did I really... Lyon, I really enjoyed. Grenoble is fun. What are the other cities that I know? Lille. Oh, you said Lille. Aix-en-Provence, I like. A bunch of cities I like. Chris! The most important question. Are you happy with your new camera, lens, and iMac? I am happy with what it looks like. It looks fucking great. I am unhappy with the 13,000 euros that it has cost me. And I was worried yesterday because Apple just released some new Macs with their own like chip that not using Intel. Ding, 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 ding. And I was worried that they were going to update the iMac that I just bought. But no, it's fine. So yeah, I am very happy with the result, and it's all thanks to you guys, mainly the camera, the iMac. I mean, not all of it has been paid for by people that support me on Patreon and these lives at the beginning, but you're helping me offset the cost of production, so it's not too much of a hit. So thank you to all of you who supported me on Super Chats throughout the confinement, the first lockdown. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me now on Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, right now, in a couple of minutes, I will be doing an extra hour of this live, but only for the people on Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, you've got the link. I sent the link to you on Patreon. So we'll do that in a couple of minutes. And if you're not on Patreon, then that's cool. Thanks for watching this live. As always, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching my shit in general. Thanks for supporting me as an artist during these tough times. It's shit for everyone. So I'm glad that I can be here and maybe make you laugh for an hour and enjoy a beer. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is this episode of Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live. It is November 12th. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to finish this 8.5% beer from Almost Lille. And I will see you next Thursday, I think. Is it next Thursday? Yeah, next Thursday. Next Thursday, 10 p.m. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. Patreon, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Bisous, bye.
Thanks for watching Paul Taylor's Happy Hour Live. See you dickheads soon for another episode.